archaeologists. I'm the John Struct. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a rain code plus adventure. Let's continue our game. Actually, I might want to load it. Screw it. We're going to start here. Yes. Where was I? I'm the John Struct. We're playing Danganronpa. We're not playing Danganronpa. We're playing this computer game. Master Detective Archives. Is there more than one of those? Maybe. I guess that's what they wanted. Let's continue.
It looks like a countdown. I told you a million times. The Mystery Labyrinth is the materialized form of the case from the real world. Maybe this is a recreation of the countdown timer that caused you such a headache.
You mean the bomb? Then if the timer reaches 0...
It'll go kaboom! You and the whole Mystery Labyrinth will be blown to smithereens!
What's funny about that?
Did you set up the bomb in this labyrinth? I see. A dirty trick, befitting the god of darkness. Yuma, we must hurry. If we take too much time, the labyrinth will collapse, along with the treasure inside. Let us make all haste to obtain the treasure and escape via waterfall out of the destroyed dungeon.
Looking forward to the waterfall.
Wait! It's not safe! Jeez. It's too dangerous for Fubuki to go alone. Although, maybe not. She could use her ability in an emergency.
Oh, I should let you know. Fortes can't be used in here.
Okay, but yeah, you should.
Oh, really?
She doesn't know that either.
That sheltered skank is just tagging along inside the Mystery Labyrinth. She won't be able to use her abilities.
Oh, now I'm worried. Let's hurry after her.
It sure does like having you run forwards for a bit.
Fubuki?
She's got fans in here as well.
Take a look at this. These cute creatures and I have become the best of friends.
Yay!
Those are cues! It's a materialized mystery and... Ah! She's already buried beneath them!
Oh, another round oddity over here?
A phantom!
Found you! You're a terrorist, bomber, murderer, and... a maggot who doesn't deserve to live! You murdered Shachi from the Resistance, didn't you? Killing your own people makes you dumber than Dominic!
I didn't do it! When I got to the roof, Shachi was already dead!
I can't hear you! Sorry, I don't listen to criminals! How horrifying! So these are the Labyrinth's monsters? You summoned such dangerous creatures to block our path? Think what you want, but you can't move forward until you boom kill these things. Let us do it, Yuma! Hey, Dominic, you're good at doing laundry, right? Grab a washboard and give their filthy hearts a good scrub!
Yeah, I'm not really sure where this one's going yet. Apart from the things I guessed last time. That's the swimming guy because of all the water.
Just a minute. Yuma, invest in shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof.
Can't use RT anymore.
And that's for shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof.
Oh, bad. No, that's wrong!
No, I'm not the one who shot him. I was still on the stairs when the gunshot went off. The security footage proves it.
The monsters retreated. Yuma, you defeated those monsters! Splendid! I respect you as a fellow adventurer. As a sign of my respect, may I call you the Warrior of Light?
Yes.
Warrior of Light? Sure, whatever you say. Let's keep going.
By the way, Yuma, why were they accusing you of being the culprit?
Oh yeah, Fubuki, you don't remember the case. There was a murder, and I'm a suspect.
There's no way the Warrior of Light can be a murderer.
I was seen under incriminating circumstances. Not only was I a suspected terrorist, but I was also spotted next to a corpse on the roof of a building.
Was there no one else on the roof?
No one. There was nowhere to hide up there, and no other exits.
Well, that does sound awfully suspicious, Yuma. Things would go much easier if you'd just confess.
I told you I didn't do it! Whoa, what's happening?
I understand now. This place is going to sink very soon.
I know that!
I can float, so it's not a problem for me. But you two better figure something out quick.
I know that too! We just need to solve the mystery, right? Ah!
Come on, Master, concentrate!
Ah!
A different gun?
This way!
Oh.
This is bad. I'm losing my strength. I can't hold out any longer.
Really? You just fucking immediately gave up?
This way!
That was quite the surprise.
Fubuki, let's go up there.
Huh? You mean jump on it?
It's alright. This should be fine.
Action jump!
Come on, Fubuki! What's wrong? You need to jump over here!
I am not very good at physical activity.
Huh?
I cannot do it. I lack the confidence.
I believe in you, Fubuki.
Fubuki, you're an adventurer, aren't you? You should be able to jump this.
Very well. I shall reach out as far as possible. Please catch me if I fail to make it.
Fubuki! That was close.
It's too early to relax. Come on, keep going! Thank you, Yuma. Something is off. I attempted to rewind time, but was unable to.
Yeah, you should have immediately told her that.
About that, you can't use your abilities while inside the mystery labyrinth.
Huh? Is this the work of the god of darkness? Her frightening power has sealed away my forte? So you finally noticed.
I wish you'd quit trying to make things worse.
With your precious powers gone, you're nothing but a hindrance in this labyrinth. Now stay put and keep out of trouble. Hindrance? About the murder weapon. The victim was killed by his own gun, right?
Yeah, the muzzle of the gun at the crime scene was still hot, and I could smell gunpowder. Out of the 6 bullets loaded in it, only one of them had an empty shell. Which means the bullet that killed Shachi absolutely came from the gun he was holding. Fubuki?
I am a hindrance. What, still thinking about that? You should have known that already. You can't solve mysteries, you can't use your abilities, you can barely move, you've got no courage, no resolve. So yeah, you're basically a hindrance, an obstacle. Now beat it before you drag Master down with you.
Fubuki, are you okay?
I am fine. I can stand on my own. Yuma, I am terribly sorry. From here on, I shall make an effort to not cause you any trouble.
You don't have to worry about it. If anything stands in our way, we'll work together to overcome it.
No, this is something I must do on my own. I must become strong enough to take on the world before I can return to the Clockford family. Hey, looks like she's getting motivated. Sometimes playing the bad guy gets results.
Playing? But you're always like this.
I am curious. Are you really a detective in training, Yuma? You seem far more experienced with adventuring than I am. You even have the title of Warrior of Light.
Yeah.
You gave me that title, Fubuki.
Master's an expert at getting dragged into other people's business. He's been forced around the block a few times. He's got a great mentor, too. In contrast, I have nothing besides the ability to wind back time. And my only merit is useless here.
How did you pass the exam?
Too bad, so sad. You're not gonna make it through here. You're
Lyrics to the
real
Champion of Light song.
annoying. It's starting to stress me out. Master, help me unwind by turning them into mincemeat. Even if you didn't fire the gun, a friend could have done it for you. Your accomplice threw the gun over to you. And you planted it in Shachi's hand. That was your magic master plan! Huh? Where was the shot taken? There's one spot where the shot could have been made. You shot from the roof of the building next door!
No, that's wrong.
Flash through this mystery. The neighboring building didn't have any windows, so the only way to shoot the victim was from the rooftop. But that building was taller than the hideout. If the victim was sniped from that height, the gunshot wound would have been at an angle. But the gunshot wound through his head was horizontal. Based on the gunshot wound, it's impossible for the bullet to have traveled from the roof of the neighboring building.
I get it. Since the wound ran parallel to the roof, the shooter must have been at the same height.
Well, it could be that the victim's head was at an angle at the time of impact. But in that case, we would have found the bullet lodged in the roof.
The monster conjures falsehoods to impede our progress.
But it's strange that they insist it was a homicide. If I'm not the culprit, it'd make more sense to rule it as a suicide.
That's because it is one. They're insisting it's a homicide to cover it up. So you finally revealed your true nature, God of Darkness? Huh? Yuma, do not be swayed by this deceiver. This case is most assuredly a homicide. Assuredly? And what are you basing that on? The victim carried a gun, did he not? If so, he could have used it to combat the peacekeepers pursuing him. And yet, he hastily turned the gun on himself. I do not believe the victim was so cornered that he would commit suicide. That actually makes sense.
That's a good point. Even if he wanted to avoid using his gun, he could have at least used it to threaten them.
So it must be a homicide. No! Suicide! Homicide! Suicide! There are 2 doors?
Huh?
Is homicide or suicide?
The letters are written in blood. Does Yuma's blood contain holy powers? And it illuminates this cursed labyrinth? Yuma, you are more than the warrior of light. You are the holy warrior of light.
Holy warrior of light,
Sure,
Batman.
that's fine. Let's focus on this problem. Is this a suicide or a homicide? We need to narrow it down, now.
It is clearly a homicide. Nuh-uh! It's totally a suicide!
Right here! I'm sure this is the right way.
I knew it! This case had to be a homicide. If it was a homicide, someone else had to have been on the roof, right? But Master, you were on the emergency stairwell, and the peacekeepers were behind the door. which means no one could have gotten off that roof. How did the culprit shoot the victim and get away? See? If it wasn't a suicide, then what happened? You'd better explain yourself.
Very well, I shall. I completely agree with what Yuma said.
I didn't say anything.
So what do you think, Master?
You mean why I think it's a homicide? I don't really have a solid reason why yet.
I do.
We're trapped!
The demon wall.
Oh no! The walls!
Come on, spit it out. The mystery labyrinth won't wait forever, you know.
I know, but
Yuma!
if it was in fact a homicide, there would be some clue left behind to the crime scene. If I can just remember something.
Oh, like this? Here, this is everything left at the scene. This should be easy mode. I made sure to pull everything straight out of your memory, Master.
I'm sure there's a clue pointing to a homicide hidden here.
We do not have much time. Please hurry, Yuma!
There must be something suspicious, something that stands out. There has to be a clue. I have to find it.
The gun's left-handed. It's the gun, yes.
I know, it's this. This has to be related to the murder.
Yes, the gun is related to the murder.
Oh, the wall stopped. Looks like it's the right one.
That is the gun that fired the fatal shot, right? But how can you determine it was a homicide?
There's something unique about this gun. A revolver cylinder normally swings out to the left. But
You can put the
gun
bullets
found at
in.
the scene swings out to the right.
So he's left-handed.
I see. That is unusual. It is incredible how you even noticed it. You really are the holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
It got even longer. Oh well, anyway. This gun was apparently custom made for Shachi.
The junk shop geezer said that too. How does that prove this was a homicide?
I don't know anything else about it. I just figured this was kinda out of place.
I do. The shot. Oh, fuck.
It's happening again?
Of course. You haven't solved the mystery itself.
Yuma, over there!
That dickhead is moving it.
Could you try shooting it with the gun?
I'm no marksman. Oh, but it could work inside the mystery labyrinth. If this gun is the answer... Huh? It's not loaded?
If you can't shoot it, then you're still missing something.
Oh, we're gonna need a truth bullet.
Do you mean like why I think this gun is out of place? I can't shoot the gun until I figure that out?
Will, Yuma? Did you solve it?
Why was Shachi's gun built like this in the first place? The reason why must be relevant.
Are you saying you need my help?
No, I solved it literally before we came in here.
Oh, fine. Since you're so good at begging, I don't mind helping you out one bit. Here we go! Lay it all out!
I feel like the walls have moved backwards. Oh, what's fun? Left question.
That's it! It's because he was left-handed! The reason the cylinder swings out to the right is to let him reload while still holding the gun in his left hand. If he was right-handed, it would be very difficult to reload if the cylinder swings out to the right. If Shachi was right-handed, he wouldn't have commissioned his gun to be designed this way. Which means Shachi is left-handed. It worked.
All thanks to yours truly. No, it is thanks to Yuma's deduction.
What? But we'd all be flattened by now if it wasn't for my assist.
I will never believe the God of Darkness could willingly lend a helping hand.
Sure, say what you want. Anyway, let's hurry. Countdown is still going.
Right. It looks like the number's gone down by a lot.
You were so close to figuring out this mystery. Let's hurry it up, Master.
Yeah, got it.
Thanks, game. Got to walk for a split second.
Another monster!
Alrighty, we're here as your official roadblock. Huh? You wanna know why? Because the homicide route ends here. That Shachi terrorist committed suicide. After all. Right, Dominic?
Yeah, they got out of this magic room.
Insisting it was a homicide earlier, but now you're going with the suicide theory?
These monsters are cheaters!
Maybe they're cheaters because they're monsters.
Are you defending the monsters? Curse you, God of Darkness! Queen of monsters!
I'm not defending them. I can't even follow this whole monsters and God of Darkness story you have going.
Now's not the time to be fighting!
Bad luck! I can help! Looks like it's a dead end! You can't proceed! Because it wasn't a homicide! Shachi definitely committed suicide! Why won't you just give up? Master!
Yeah.
Bad luck! Looks like it's a dead end! You can't proceed! Homicide! Shachi definitely committed suicide!
That claim doesn't hold up! No! Shachi didn't commit suicide! All the evidence points to the contrary!
You know you're super annoying, right? Fine. I'll crush you like a bug. gun was designed for the left hand. You can still shoot yourself. Shachi shot himself with the gun in his dominant hand.
This is the truth. Shachi was left-handed, but he was found dead with the gun in his right hand.
Sort of weird that, like, that's not what the evidence said.
His non-dominant
It's true, but it's not what the
suicide.
key said.
It's an obvious contradiction. When the culprit tried to make it appear like a suicide, they put the gun in the wrong hand. Which means someone else was involved in Shachi's death. This death was a setup. It's a homicide.
You managed once again to slay the monsters. That confirms it. The homicide route was the correct one.
Seems like it. I guess I can admit defeat here.
Huh? The God of Darkness admitting defeat? Perhaps she has an honest side. No! It cannot be! Could this be an illusion she conjured forth?
You know, I don't really care, so long as we keep solving mysteries. Just keep helping my master out for a bit longer.
Let's carry on for now.
Water. And another dinghy.
The culprit made a pretty cliche mistake getting the victim's dominant hand
Yes,
wrong.
yes, they did, which is why I spotted it immediately.
Perhaps the culprit doesn't know that Shachi's custom gun was designed for someone left-handed. Shachi rarely carried his gun, so they probably never saw him hold it.
Huh. Why would he go through the trouble of getting a custom gun that he never intended to use? Deep down, do you think he was just like any other violent terrorist?
Maybe the gun was a gift.
A gift? From whom?
A woman named Iruka manages the Resistance's weapons. She was the one who designed it.
Gifting a gun is so romantic. It delights my adventurer's heart.
It does?
Well, thanks to the culprit's mistake, we now know this was a homicide. But we still have a lot of unanswered questions.
Well, we've established it has to be from the roof, right?
The location where the culprit shot Shachi.
Yep. Even if this case is a homicide, that's still a mystery.
But if you know it was, in fact, a homicide, then the answer has to be here. I have no idea what it could be, but I am confident that you can discover the answer. For you are he who tames the God of Darkness, holy great detective warrior of light Yuma.
How long is my name going to get?
It's just all name now.
Right here!
Check out this door.
That was the right answer, but if he was shot on the roof, doesn't that mean the culprit was also on the
The culprit placed the gun in Shachi's hand to make it look like a suicide. That means they had to be there in person. The culprit was definitely on that roof.
It's very labyrinth, this labyrinth. Look at this fabulous skeleton.
But Yuma, you said nobody was there when you arrived.
That's what we have to figure out now. When I heard the shot, I was halfway up the emergency stairs. It took about 10 seconds to reach the roof. And in that time, the culprit vanished like a cloud of smoke from the scene.
Where could the murderer have gone?
I assume they went in the hole.
This is...
We're back at the crime scene.
Follow the culprit's escape route?
You need to escape in the same way the culprit did after committing the crime.
Though it is fairly high, would it not be possible to climb down from here on a rope or ladder?
There's nowhere to hang something like that onto. Plus, from this height, it'd take a while to get all the way down like that. It'd be tough for someone to get down and gather their equipment in the short time it took me to reach the roof.
You probably couldn't jump down onto a mat from this height either. You'd die no matter how you landed.
If he was killed by the corporation, he could have just easily left via the door. Because we didn't... Yeah. It was an inside job.
Is it easier to imagine that the criminals simply went back inside through this door?
No, that's impossible. At the time of the incident, the peacekeepers were on the other side.
Unless he was working with the peacekeepers.
I see. If the culprit had gone inside through here, they would have been apprehended by those peacekeepers.
Well, it's safe to say this wasn't the escape route.
Ah, so the culprit escaped via the emergency stairs. As the culprit was in a state of emergency, it is only natural that they would make use of emergency stairs.
Wait. Master was up ahead, right? There's no way the culprit could have escaped without bumping into him.
What are you saying? Yuma is right here, is he not?
I mean, when the crime happened. Jeez, this sheltered skank and her empty head are killing me here.
Yet again, you called me sheltered.
Hey, I'm just telling it like it is.
Sheltered this,
Their head
sheltered
to
that.
burden. You're sheltered in a
I have
skank.
never even seen a
When are
shelter,
you gonna
let
start
alone been in one.
trying?
Sheltered crosses the line. Please
Tell
stop
me.
calling me that. I have had enough.
I don't know if the culprit realized I was there. The footage from the security camera positioned here didn't show anybody around.
Sorry, the line I laughed at was, I've not even seen a shelter, let alone been in one.
Which makes it hard to imagine that the culprit escaped from here.
Is it easier to imagine using a rope or some other tool to escape to the neighboring building? Or perhaps they used a hot air balloon. The culprit must be quite the adventurous thrill seeker.
But those high voltage lines would get in the way. You'd never reach the next building without touching them.
Oh, so the culprit is not an adventurer?
That's what you're disappointed about?
Yuma. This is bad. We have reviewed all the possible escape routes.
And yet, we can't figure out how the culprit got off the rooftop.
Mysteriful.
This isn't funny! At this rate, we'll run out of time!
What are we supposed to do?
There's no other way besides finding the culprit's escape route. That's how it is in the Mystery Labyrinth.
Where are the entrances for cast members and the hidden entryways for maintenance crews?
This isn't an attraction at some theme park.
Well then, why do you hunt Yuma if you cannot even do your job and guide him? A god of darkness who cannot guide you is just a directionless god of darkness.
I have no idea what you're talking about. You're a stupid, sheltered skank that's completely useless.
No, she's not even seen a shelter.
You called me sheltered again! How many times is that now? Let's see. After the number 3 comes...
Seriously, are you
Be
dead?
quiet, please!
Head on
After
right?
3 is...
When are you gonna start being
4.
useful?
I feel much better.
Together
Just
already.
how many insults
What's with
do
the
you
Clockford
intend to
family
hurl
thing
at me?
anyway?
Yes, that is
For a
obvious.
long
I'm not
time,
able to
it's
use my
completely
powers here,
useless
but
in
at
the
least
Mystery
I can be by
Labyrinth, you
Yuma's
know.
side.
The culprit must have been on the roof when they committed the crime. They escaped somehow. But how? There aren't any other clues at the crime scene. Wait, if nothing was there, what if the culprit destroyed evidence?
What? Destroyed evidence?
Oh, the bomb.
Leave it to yours truly. I'll wring it out of your mind, Master.
You're going to.
That's why I went to the
recreate crime
exploded
scene
wall
again?
first.
If you don't remember it, then I've got no choice. I'll make it a gentle beating this time around. So, which memory do you want beaten out of you?
How about when Shachi first called me up to the rooftop? The culprit wouldn't have done anything to the scene yet. I can even compare it to when I found the corpse.
Alrighty, leave it to me.
What is this daunting aura I sense? What are
Well,
your
about her.
intentions here?
They did.
Let's do it, Master.
Can't be.
Wait.
How are
Are
you?
you alright, Yuma?
I'm in so much pain. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
This is
The corpse is
serious computer game.
Nothing else has really changed about this place.
There's an entirely
I
new
believe all
building.
that happened was you were assaulted, Yuma.
Not much time passed between when you first reached the rooftop and when you discovered the corpse. If nothing changed, then there are no clues here for you to use.
Hang on. There must be something. Something that the culprit destroyed to cover their tracks.
I wrenched this memory out of your tiny brain, so you don't have much time left to look around. Your time limit is until the pain in your head goes away. You'd better hurry up and investigate.
Got it. I'll hurry.
Sorry, I'm allergic to anime. Follow the culprit's escape route. What am I doing?
Nothing seems particularly different. There's nothing odd about the security camera either. body, the key was still in the keyhole, and the peacekeepers were on the other side of the
Oh yeah, I
door.
forgot about the key in the keyhole.
So there isn't anything different about the door either.
Well, the key specifically.
It seems like there's no place to hang a rope off of. There's nothing of note on this side of the wall.
But wait, there
What's
is.
that? A storm drain? Has that always been there?
So,
Oh, right. The explosion. The explosion that happened right after I found the body must have buried it in rubble.
that's a very
So the
weird way to...
drain was covered after a mysterious explosion.
So this has been the worst case yet. Mainly because... So the idea of having, like, the murder be this abstracted...
Anything, Master?
Hang on, we'll let him talk first.
Yeah, I might have found a clue that shows how the culprit escaped.
So, this is the plot of Die Hard. That is to say that we got tricked into putting 4 cameras up, but there were actually 4 bombs, and then we had to undo the 4 bombs. And then when we came back to talk to the guy who got murdered, so we became a terrorist, but clearly it was actually used to steal something. And like during that, everywhere was flooded,
Really? You did it, Yuma!
and it's like it's the water guy. Then it's the guy that can swim. It's immediately obvious who did the crime.
Mystery fan.
Oops. Oh, hang on. Because, like, he can do mechanical repair. He is an accountant. She is a scary gun lady. And that guy can swim real good. I wonder if that's going to come up. I also figured out the left-right gun thing, like, literally, as it happened. That he's got... he's got a left-handed gun, and I was like, right, I've seen a detective drama before. I know now that he could not have shot himself. Well, before I forget, might as well level ourselves up. These don't really matter, but whatever. Well, I'll just take that. See, I guess the health is the most useful thing. One second. So yeah, it's just Danganronpa again.
Chirp, 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 chirp. I was curious what all the tweeting was about.
It's not called
You're
tweeting,
still
it's called
fantasizing about all this
Xing.
nonsense?
I'm not really sure what that is called
You
actually.
committed suicide. There's nobody to pursue. After all, there's no place a culprit could run to. No one can run off a rooftop.
No one could escape the rooftop.
Which means if you can disprove that, then we'll defeat them and press forward.
Yes. I'm surprised they didn't follow up on Paradise Killer. See, people seem to like that game. Although I will say a key piece of evidence in that game you just have to sort of find.
What's with these weirdo fantasies? I'm saying Fubuki committed suicide. You're culprit. No one could have left that rooftop.
No, that's wrong. Oops.
That claim doesn't hold up! No, there is a culprit! There's a way to escape from the roof, too!
Ugh, such a drag. You're still talking about that? What a downer!
These are metaphorical representations of people trying to stop me from solving the crime in the real world.
The culprit had to be on the roof if it's not suicide.
Okay, well, no, the drain. Just...
So, where did the culprit go? You can't escape through the roof's door. You can't escape down the emergency stairs.
Why can't I jump?
Or was the culprit on the roof the whole time? All impossible! See? There's simply no place to run.
No, that's wrong. What? What? That's...
Hey,
But
by the way,
Yeah, I know. Didn't I have that selected?
the culprit had to be. Escape down the emergency stairs. Or was the There's simply no place to run.
Oh fuck! I was supposed to.
There was no culprit. Dominic completely agrees.
Yeah, I was supposed to do that last one.
but
No, that's wrong.
no, there is a way out. The drain directly below the rooftop.
Don't let any shady statement slip by. The drain? What about it? What's that got to do with fleeing from the roof? How did the culprit escape? Go ahead and try answering that.
This, I'll expose the truth. That's right. The culprit dove into the drain from the roof. That was the culprit's escape route.
So the next game they released after this was made by the Danganronpa guy and the Zero Escape guy, and that's the one I want to play, but I wanted to do this one first.
To leap into a storm drain from atop a roof? Is such an adventurous stunt truly possible?
It is if you are the ultimate
I'm
diver.
not so sure about that as well. But if the explosion was used to destroy evidence,
It's a really weird way of
I
just
think that
hiding
has
that.
to be the case.
Like it only destroys.
Opened the storm drain's grates beforehand and jumped from
Yeah,
the
it's
roof
just like
right after committing the
it was-
crime. The Doya district was flooded, so naturally the drain would have been filled with water. Then, the culprit swam away.
It's why it's been a frustrating case, because it's just like, oh, it's that guy. It could only be that guy way before I know any of the other evidence. Because he's the only one with the useful ability in that situation.
Evidence of their escape.
I don't know how he did all the other stuff, though.
Why? We defeated these monsters already.
The problem here was follow the culprit's escape route.
So we have to leap into the drain just like the culprit did?
I have to jump from up here? And now more drains have suddenly appeared. What is happening?
I do like the idea of, hey, mysteries are kind of dry. What if we just fill it with weird fucking imagery?
No, I don't! I'm already falling!
Like, they've clearly gotten quite good at that, even if it leans very into anime. Resistance leader was capable of doing it. Like, I just completed Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened.
Actually made it.
And that's about Cthulhu,
My heart
and
would jump out of my chest.
it's got a bit of it.
Down.
It's quite a dry game compared to this.
Look over there. Looks like all the suspects are here.
Must we fight all of them? Even Yuma cannot face 4 foes at once. They fled.
Then we better chase after them.
Chase scenes are common in adventures, but are you certain the culprit is among them?
There are only 2 ways the culprit could get a hold of Shachi's gun, the murder weapon. Either steal it from the safe or get it from Shachi himself. In any case, the only ones who could have done it are members of the Resistance.
Is it possible the culprit took the victim's gun by force? If so, a complete stranger
Yeah,
could
but
have done it.
Cthulhu cheats.
But if someone tried to take his gun, I'm sure Shachi would have drawn it and threatened them.
I do appreciate the idea of going, well, they're both free to use.
The target was left-handed.
Oh, hang on, fuck.
And I see. That would conflict with a cover-up attempted at the crime scene.
Oh, they just needed to have that conversation.
Also, the culprit issued a proclamation on behalf of the Resistance against the Peacekeepers.
Oh, it's a severe lack of Naruto running.
I didn't understand why it was sent to the Peacekeepers. But it must have been to corner Shachi by steering the Peacekeepers toward the hideout. The culprit then ambushed him when he arrived on the roof.
Which means the culprit anticipated the target fleeing up there.
Perhaps it was a planned escape route the Resistance had decided on beforehand. If they fled using the emergency stairs, it would be easy to shake off pursuers. As a matter of fact, the Peacekeepers were held up there. If he hadn't been killed, he would have escaped.
So all of it was calculated. Whoever it is, they are truly frightening. And that culprit is among them?
We organize
Among
all the clues
Us.
we've got so far, we can narrow down who the culprit is.
But how long will they keep running?
It's the fucking swimming one.
There's no end in sight.
Or maybe it's not. Maybe I've been tricked.
Master, over there!
A giant water tank?
I think they're aquariums.
In here, you always find the culprit if you keep solving mysteries. So the only way to catch up to them is
Keep solving mysteries.
solve mysteries.
Yes.
Huh?
To be a good swimmer.
On you, Master!
Got it!
The ultimate swimmer.
In order to commit this crime, the most important requirement is to be an excellent swimmer. Jumping from that height into a storm drain would also require training and experience. Maybe they had high diving experience through swimming competitions.
We finally caught up!
The truth is crystal clear. The one who murdered Shachi...
It was obviously
I wouldn't kill anyone! I
didn't
kill anyone!
this unrelated old man.
There's no way I could kill Shachi.
I haven't done anything.
There's no way I could kill Shachi.
I didn't kill anyone.
It's you, Icardi! You took advantage of your swimming skills to murder Shachi!
Why are there even elves in this game?
What? No! That's insane! I'm not the culprit! That's bullshit! I didn't kill Shachi! I'm not the culprit!
Such a foreboding presence. Is this the true identity of the final monster protecting the hidden treasure?
But most of the mystery has already been solved. This is just its last stand.
No, it's not, because it's like a second part where he's doing it just to steal something. Like, there's an entire flood set up for some reason. And also these are longer.
I'm not the culprit! Emma, where's your evidence?
Oh, we're gonna confirm that one.
There are other resistance members. I know. Margala is the culprit. Margala shot Shachi on the roof.
Min. Oh dear.
For now,
I knew it!
I'm not the culprit. There are other members. I know. Margala is the culprit. Margala shot Shachi on the roof.
This is the truth! Margala has an alibi! It's impossible for him to have done it!
I mean, we didn't confirm his alibi, but sure.
If it's not Margala, then Iruka is the culprit.
No, because Iruka knows the gun.
Iruka knows a lot about handling guns. She killed Shachi.
This is the worst thing about these games, is like, fucking, you know what I mean. Ruka knows that he's left-handed, so like, she wouldn't have made the mistake.
That's right!
But yeah, you didn't need to tell me, I already knew. It's just not an option I can say.
If it's not, then Iruka is the culprit. Iruka knows a lot about handling guns. She killed Shachi and made it look like suicide.
Okay, whatever.
I'll slash through this mystery!
Actually, that was the problem with Danganronpa in the first place. When your head is like 2 stages down, and it wants you to very specifically take the steps.
Made that mistake faking his suicide!
Iruka. But you still can't say I'm the culprit. The culprit is Servat! He killed Chachi on the roof and messed with the corpse. Then escaped through the drain. This is the truth.
Servat was traumatized after once nearly drowning, so there's no way he would have dove into a drain.
Maybe he got over it. You played anything recently?
Yuma, you did it! You defeated the monster!
Oh, I need to go back to fucking Expedition 33.
What about the
I've literally not touched it. I've been trying to finish other games
That's
first.
strange. We found the culprit and also cut down his excuses. But the truth still hasn't appeared. Where is the real culprit's soul?
Also, the countdown hasn't stopped yet. It went down by a lot again.
Perhaps there is a secret final boss in this labyrinth? Wait, I know. It's...
Stop. If anything, I'm the secret protagonist.
Moving on. This means we haven't revealed the truth of this mystery labyrinth. Maybe it's because we don't have a solid overall picture of the case.
the overall picture?
There's no mistake that Ikari made Shachi's murder look like a suicide. But we don't know why he did it. If he wanted to kill him, there are simpler ways to do it. Why bring the Peacekeepers into this?
So we need to
You've been
find
playing GM mode.
As long as that's an unknown, we won't reach the truth.
The water is flowing somewhere.
I've been saving Spider-Man. One day I'll probably get around to playing him.
I wonder where it is heading.
The water flows somewhere. If the mystery
enough.
labyrinth is a reflection of reality, the flow of water may have some significance.
Then let's see where it leads us.
I do watch Xavier Woods play the GM modes of those games. I enjoy those. Yeah, I know. I've played Insomniac games as well. Like,
This case seems to involve water an awful lot. The slums where the crime took place are
like all the Nathan Drakes and all the Spider-Mans.
commercial area.
No, hang on. Nathan Drake is
Given that,
different
the
company,
truth
isn't it?
should be wherever
Nathan
the
Drake
water
is
leads.
Last of Us. But still, I've been saving all the Nathan Drakes and all the Spider-Mans, so I can do like a run of them. Naughty Dog is Nathan Drake, yeah. But Insomniac is Spider-Man. And I played.
A dead end, and this countdown timer.
Luke and Adam knows them because Ratchet and Clank. Thank you. Yeah, and I've never played those. Again, on my list. So I've got one of these things. So do this while I'm playing games. What was the point I was making? Yeah, it's in you know my my frights and fights list. I'm saving the Spider-Mans and the Nathan Drakes for something like that. Like in the same way that for some reason it's not real time. If it goes down to 0, nothing will happen. In fact, I'm really tempted to walk away for 5 minutes and see what happens. But this is a VN. What was I going to say? Yeah, in the same way, I've only just gotten around to playing all the Resident Evil games because I arbitrarily decided to save them for like 20 years. But I'll be right back. I think I'm due another cup of tea. I won't be long. Oh, actually, before I clap, I should say me and Luke, we've caught up with One Piece. Well, we've caught up. We finished Wano, and we're gonna have to take a break because we're gonna hit the catch up. So we were thinking of starting a new anime like Bleach or something. So if you have a couple of hours free on Sundays, which I appreciate you might not, but we're gonna see if we can get like Adam. What's Hell's Paradise? Yeah, you know what? It's actually the perfect time for us to try new things as well. But yeah, if you potentially you might be able to join us. But what I will do is cut this bit out because it's just a real conversation. I'll keep this in. Right, what was I saying? Okay. What was I saying? Yes. Have you watched any of the Xavier Woods and oh, I've forgotten his name, the model. Play the GM mode. I'm tempted to play the WWE games again. Tyler Breeze. I enjoy them too as a partnership because you should like Xavier Woods more. He's the overachiever, and like Tyler Breeze occasionally, it's always really funny when he comes up with some like weird like woo, and Xavier just sort of has to explain like, no, that's not a real thing, or he just has to sort of reluctantly accept it. But because Xavier's so uptight, he's just a little bit uptight, it's a lot easier to just be on Tyler Breeze's side all the time. It's a really fun dynamic. I really like it. Well, I've not seen that. Oh, I see. Is that a different YouTube channel? I don't know what that is. I'm assuming. My frustration with WWE is I'm glad they finally brought back GM mode. Love GM mode. I really hate how slowly they iterate on their ideas. Okay. I am purposely faffing now just to see what happens when this hits 0. Nothing's gonna happen, but like, because there's really cool stuff you could do with GM mode. I do appreciate that they're hitting 2 different crowds, because they've got the they still have their I can't remember what that's my WWE, I think, so whatever. They have the like the generative, not generative, that's a bad word. They have their sort of pick up and play universe thing. Well, I suppose there's 3 things. I don't know if they still have story modes as well. They haven't hit a lot of different audiences, but like, I can't believe it took them so long for them to hit the GM mode, especially I guess that's weird kayfabe wise, because in kayfabe the GM mode treats it like a real sport, but like, and they still have to maintain kayfabe in all the mode. Anyway, I do appreciate that they had to streamline GM mode. Like, I know Xavier, the pair of them, up, down, down, couldn't do the second GM mode because the game was too complex, because you had to invent storylines and stuff. But like, I miss that as well. But they'll get there. They'll just have to fucking 10 years time. GM mode would be amazing. Right, I don't think I can faff any longer.
Looks like it's linked to that countdown, and it's dropping by a lot.
I know. I shouldn't have walked away for like 10 minutes. Fucking hell, whose idea was that?
Hey, Master? Maybe this isn't a dead end. Maybe it's a giant bomb.
Did you hear the Giant Bomb website? Because they went corporate and then they had to buy themselves off themselves. So that was nice. That was a happy ending for once. I mean,
What?
yes, yeah, I did make myself a cup of tea. Oh, now I want to see what happens. I literally have nothing now. Oh yeah, it has been ages. We haven't spoken to Adam at all either. I don't know what. I think Adam's just been busy. We'll try and organise one of those again. I also want to do. There's the Control one, Firebreak, that's coming out soon. I was going to see if I can try and get him to do that as well. But FBC Firebreak, I think it's called. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But yeah, that a Firebreak. Firebreak, I think is it's on Xbox, it's on the Game Pass, and I think it is crossover. Yeah, because we keep doing stuff that you can't play. So we need, yeah. Though it's only free player, like we could just easily swap in and out. You know? What was I gonna say? This is what I've been playing at the moment. That's a lie, though. I haven't actually played Cloud Obscura. I don't know why it's at the top of the list. So like, it's just like Awakened is finished. Raincode has been played a lot, so I wish I could reorder these quickly, but I can't. Pirate Warriors is only for slowly. Kind of have to go back to. Aloof Thrice, I might take a break. It's kind of repetitive, that game. I've been doing quite a lot of binding. Blueprints, I'm taking a little bit of a break. Lingo, I'm being cheeky and I've put it in the forever games and I'm still playing it like a normal game. But I think that's the whole point of these forever games is they're just going to take up a position on the list, which I don't want. But yeah, I should play a bit more Wonderstop. And I know nobody on the internet cares about Avowed, but I'm going to finish Avowed. I'm near the end. But, and I finished... No, I haven't finished Eternal Darkness. What am I talking about? I thought I'd give that... It hasn't jumped out at me, Atomfall. But, I'll have a look at the Game Pass. Yeah, like, I've heard good reviews as well. I just wasn't... And again, I might as well finish Avowed before that. And Slay the Princess. I would have started already, but because I have to restart it, I delayed it for a couple of weeks so I could just concentrate on the other games. Oh my goodness, we only have 2 minutes and 30 seconds left. But yes, I might have to go back to Resident Evil 5. I could probably skip that. But it's nice that they've announced a new Resident Evil. I own all the rest. I just haven't played them because they need to come up on this list. And, we're only in 2012. Well, actually, only in 2002 at the moment. Yeah, well, for me, I don't like playing long RPGs on Game Pass because I don't like being trapped on Game Pass. So I'm glad I bought it anyway. Having a save trapped on Game Pass is really annoying for me. Because I play so many different games. If I'm just not in the mood for a Game Pass game, I really resent paying money for it. But, like, it's different if you only play Game Pass games, obviously. But, yeah, I'm really surprised Metaphor went up. Like, that's a really big game as well. Yeah.
Oh my! What a big, breathtaking bomb! I cannot help but be impressed.
I do enjoy that it's not just a bot. It's like 5 sticks of giant dynamite. It's like the classic. In the same way that Monkey D. Luffy, he doesn't just eat meat. He eats like Tom and Jerry meat with the bone sticking out, and when he cuts it up, it's always the same thing. I'm assuming it's just going to go boom. What, have you caught up on the One Piece yet? Because now we live in a world where Luke is the de facto expert on One Piece. I mean, that's fair enough. Like, for One Piece, you can watch like 400 other animes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. We've been dilly-dallying with this fun conversation. I've watched the first like 20 episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen. It very much feels like they were speedrunning Bleach at the start of that series to get to the good stuff, which I guess is the point. But yeah, I've been meaning to watch those. I might watch them with Luke rather than like Bleach.
No! It's about to explode!
A dead end? This countdown timer.
To be fair, the explosion did do something. I thought it'd do nothing.
Looks like it's linked to that countdown, and it's dropping by a
I
lot.
lost a little bit of health.
Hey, Master. Maybe this isn't a dead end. Maybe it's a giant bomb.
Huh? What?
Oh my! What a big, breathtaking bomb! I cannot help but be impressed.
You should be.
I'm sure this is the heart of this mystery labyrinth. So there's only one thing left to do. Master, you just gotta defuse this bomb too.
Yeah.
Like how you did in the real world.
I can't remember what game. Oh, Resident Evil 2, the original, has a. If you let it count down with Jill, it just does nothing.
The bomb will stop ticking. So really, it's no different from what you've been doing.
Well, actually, I played it with Jill at that point. I suppose it doesn't matter which one you have.
For you are the elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, the holy great detective warrior of light, Yuma.
Oh, Death Stranding's out soon, isn't it? I might need a space for that.
Mentor there is.
Okay, I'll try.
The diversion, I said right at the start, it's Die Hard. We're doing Die Hard. Plan that only makes sense in movies. Because why would you disguise a crime as a worse crime?
Yet the countdown has not stopped.
That has to mean there are more mysteries left.
You mean the diversion? What does it mean?
Since they
You were
really
nuts.
defused
You're as
bombs,
crazy as a coconut.
Clockford's goal wasn't destruction. They just wanted to frame me as a terrorist to put the Peacekeepers' attention on me. That's why they set up such a complex, time-consuming puzzle.
Okay, the rain could be a little bit quieter. Why are we so quiet compared to the...
I meant I just wanted to know the definition of the word diversion.
What? I have to start there?
Like you can find your dictionary later. For now, you gotta defuse that bomb.
Right.
I apologize, Yuma. If only I could use my forte.
There's no need to apologize. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here right now.
Oh, this is looking pretty good.
Yuma.
Master, you're too reliant on others. It's about time you start doing things on your own.
No, I can't hear him at all.
Well, I'm sure you can do it. I believe in you.
I think that was a glitch.
You believe? The god of darkness believes in Yuma?
Focus! You're out of time, Master. Defuse this bomb!
I don't fucking know.
Looks like you won't be able to defuse this until you've unlocked it with a solution key. Yes! The countdown stopped! You defused it!
Okay, I could have probably done that after the a lot of faffing as well. It's like Final Fantasy VII in terms of like overly generous timers.
So the culprit's real goal was to flood Marunamon District. They used the bomb threat to draw the Peacekeepers' attention toward me. Meanwhile, the culprit sabotaged the valves of the power plants and the reservoir to flood
Have they
Marnum
put
on
Final
district.
Fantasy on Xbox yet?
But what's the point in doing that?
Perhaps they wish to sow chaos throughout the city. The Resistance was challenging the Peacekeepers.
Then why not just detonate the bombs? A lot simpler than flooding the place.
It's true. If their goal was to cause chaos, they could have just used the bombs.
I don't think they have,
Considering
but
that,
they should.
the culprit must not
It's
have
on
wanted to
PC.
destroy the place.
7, I mean, remake.
There! We finally cornered you!
Wait! Please hear me out. This was Shachi's wish.
Shachi's wish?
Shachi was always fighting for the sake of Kanai Ward. He wanted to close the gap between the rich and poor. Wanted to reduce the suffering of children. This mission was to flood Marunaman district to send the rich a message. But flooding the place is just terrorism. It would only make them angry, not actually accomplish anything. So Shachi decided to offer up his life. He wanted me to kill him, to make it look like the Peacekeepers did it. Shachi gave his life for this mission. If you expose the truth, this would all be for nothing. Are you really going to disregard his dying wish? And his sacrifice? Now that you see the truth, please, just leave!
Very well. I understand your circumstances. We shall take our leave.
Fucking lies, he's a thief.
No,
That's wrong.
that's a lie. Shachi didn't want this.
What? How would you know? You know nothing about the Resistance!
I've heard him speak. Shachi valued human lives more than anything.
The Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people. We won't fight them with violence. It would only lead to more lives lost. We're gonna take them down the right way. The Resistance are not terrorists.
Shachi wouldn't resort to something as foul as this. Sacrifice? Dying wish? How dare you lie about that?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
So this was just a really short one.
Yuma!
You'll pay for this. I'll expose the truth and defend Shachi's honor.
Yeah, I don't understand why this murder required me to put fake bombs down.
Let's head to the truth, Master!
That's stupid! No! I didn't do it! Shut up! Get away from me! That's bullshit!
I do actually appreciate it.
Stop!
It's like a section that just says, "Hey, do you know all the buttons?"
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Damn it all! Go away! Stay away from me! Stop! 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 You're an outsider. What do you know? You have no idea what we went through in the slums. This is a declaration of our beliefs as part of the resistance. We have to defeat Amaterasu Corporation. That's why we plunged the city into chaos. Shachi gave up his own life for that. This is what Shachi wanted. Shachi told me to do it. This was all to defeat Amaterasu Corp. We were in a noble battle to end the disparity between rich and poor!
I actually don't know. Go with that one, I guess.
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
I've never seen that film before. Do I have to do the entire run-up again?
Say,
That's right.
Okay. That is literally the thing I said, but fuck it. The problem is, like, it's what both of these then?
You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
Nope. No, you need to use the specific wording that they want. Thank you very much.
That's right. This is the truth of the case. Huh? Your plan has nothing to do with Shachi or the Resistance. You just wanted to take the safes.
Huh? Safes?
Many facilities in Marunamon District use safes made by Amaterasu Corporation, including the bank. These safes are completely airtight, and they can actually float on water.
oh, we did see some safes floating around Marunamon District.
The culprit knew they could float, and planned to exploit that to steal all the safes from the bank. The safes would normally be too heavy to move, but they'd be easy to take if they were floating.
So, it was a bank heist?
Yes, that's right. That's the truth behind this case.
He literally would have got away with it if he didn't murder a guy for no reason.
You took advantage of Kanai Ward's unique features in your plan to rob the bank. This isn't what the Resistance believed in. In fact, you took advantage of their beliefs.
You did it, Master. Now that we've exposed the truth of this case, we just need to finish off that filthy criminal.
Right. Let's finish this. For Shachi. Let's go, Shinigami. I'll charge my solution blade with the facts of this case.
Yeah, so far, this has been the worst story. I'm trying to remember what the other cases were now. The school, because of course there's a fucking school. Yeah, I must have done 4. I think the school was actually the best one. Hang on, let me think. Oh, the serial killer. Yeah, because I think the serial killer might be the second best one. And this is the worst, and the train is the second worst, because the train's just like, I mean, the train was fine, but oh, it's being timed by a candle very slowly. But yeah, this is how much it is Danganronpa. It has literally this bit. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. This is kind of what the Sherlock game needed as well, right at the very end, which is like, did you understand the entire story? Yeah, there's much less clues as well. It's just a short case, I guess. Mystery has been unraveled.
Step right up, step right up! A bomb scare, a flood, and a suicide to throw the whole town into chaos! Truth bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
It all started with a request from the Resistance. Shachi asked me to set up security cameras around the city.
You got those cameras from someone by the name of Servan. But they had bombs inside them.
I had no idea, so I set up those camera bombs all around the city. The culprit hijacked Shachi's original plan and conducted a series of crimes. The bomb set up in the phone booth of Marunamon District exploded first. Luckily, there were no casualties. But the culprit also bombed the drain in Marunamon District at the same time.
Someone snitched and said you were responsible. But that must have been the culprit too.
Since the Peacekeepers' eyes were on me, it made it easier to pull off the rest of their crimes. The culprit took Shachi's gun and went to the roof of the Resistance hideout in Doya District.
Shachi followed soon after. I saw him being chased by the Peacekeepers. The culprit was waiting there to ambush him.
I was heading up the emergency stairs to the roof, but along the way...
Yeah, not really sure why you needed to kill that guy.
Shachi was ambushed by the culprit and shot to death. Once it was finished, they placed the gun in Shachi's right hand to make it look like a suicide.
But it was actually a left-handed gun! Getting caught because of your own cover-up is borderline weak sauce!
Why borderline? With their cover set up, the culprit jumped into the open drain and escaped from the roof unseen.
I thought it was impossible to jump off the roof. But the
area was already flooded, so the drain was filled with water.
Right after the escape, I arrived on the rooftop and discovered Shachi's body.
And kaboom! The hideout exploded!
The drain was buried in the rubble from this explosion. A bomb had been set in advance to hide the killer's escape.
Do you know
After
Luke's
that,
Discord?
We all went around town trying to defuse the bombs. The culprit took advantage of the chaos to open the valve of the reservoir upstream from the power plant.
Oh,
Since the drain had been dammed in the explosion, when all that backed up water had even more added to it, Marinamon District became totally drenched and shitty.
Right, it became a drenched city.
I met his cat the other day.
Marinamon District is now flooded.
I mean, I met his cat before, but I got to pet it this
By
time.
Amaterasu
Nacho.
Corporation. The banks are no exception.
These safes are heavy and difficult to move, but because they're so airtight, they can float on water.
As a result, they all floated out of the flooded banks. Collecting the
Yeah, every
safes is
Sunday
the culprit's true
we
crime.
hang out on Luke's Discord, 3 o'clock to
Entire
watch anime.
district Just to be a small-time looter. I can't tell if the guy thinks big or small.
The only ones who could commit these crimes were the resistance
Again,
leaders with
he's done a
access
Die
to
Hard.
Shachi's gun.
He's tried to do a relatively small crime and covered it up
Was good
with a
enough
much
story
worse
to
one.
dive right into the drain.
Shachi really did try to save the city. But the culprit not only took over his plan, but killed and framed him.
This criminal lost his pride and dignity as a member of the Resistance, becoming nothing more than a money grubber. And his true identity is...
Icardi! It was you!
We should get you those details at some point. Do you know my Discord?
You're finished!
Probably getting the details for Luke's in there.
I hate this city.
We
I
built
was sick
this
of all
city.
of Shachi's idealistic nonsense. Fighting the peacekeepers wouldn't have changed anything. That's why I was gonna take the money and get out of here. It's this city that's wrong. This rotten place.
Is this the hidden treasure? It is far different than what I was imagining.
I think so. I felt the same way when I first saw one.
So, this is it. I was not much help after all. I relied on you the entire time, Yuma.
Yeah, you didn't know the
That's
fucking...
not true.
You had
You're a
amnesia
great
of the
partner,
crime.
Fubuki.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I am grateful to have joined you on this adventure, Yuma.
I can't have beer for the
It
time
helped me
being.
grow as a person.
I can have
Just a
cream
little
soda
bit.
flavoured Pepsi though.
Well, you are gonna forget all of it soon. Huh? What?
I am sorry for being so rude to you.
What?
I assumed you were a vulgar god of darkness, based solely on your looks.
Yeah, that's pretty rude of you.
But now I realize that you have been a wonderful guide. When you said you believed in Yuma, I
Ooh.
realized there was a bond of trust between
Blimey.
the two of you. And now, frankly, I adore you. Please consider being my friend.
You're gonna forget it all anyway.
Yuma, while I
I've
may
not seen
be
them.
ignorant and naive, one day I hope to be a great adventurer and detective, just like you. The labyrinth-delving elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light.
I like how her eyes turn into
You
stars.
truly are amazing, Yuma.
That title is getting way too long.
Enough chit-chat. It's time for the part you've all been waiting for.
The boom kill.
Huh? What is it? What is about to happen? Wait a minute. Do you mean we are going to leap into the basin?
No. It's time to boom kill the bad guy.
Did you watch the not E3, whatever the fuck, Summer Games Fest?
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth.
There'll be an Xbox one soon as well, I think. No Final Fantasy 9 yet. Resident Evil 9 was announced. And they're remastering Final Fantasy Tactics because I was too slow to complete it. So that's the third time that's happened now. But sadly, I've not been able to purposely force them to remake Vagrant Story by taking too long to play it. Maybe it's because I'm taking way too long. Like, I need to be like halfway through that game for them to remake it. There's some interesting stuff in that. I will say,
We've returned from the mystery labyrinth, but we're still in grave danger.
we've gotten to the point where you'd think like a game like this is sort of the most embarrassing. Okay, it's not the most embarrassing weeb game because obviously the those gacha games exist. I've forgotten what they're called. You know, the Zen Zeros and the other ones. But like the Russian company that makes not Atomfall, the one with the robot ladies. There's like, and a Korean company, I think it is. Like somehow this isn't even like. Well, at times it is, I guess. But in the sort of like, not even weeb, I just mean in the sort of absurd fan service that you get in some of these games. It's not even the peak, I guess, of that somehow.
Master, now that I think about it,
I'm thinking in terms of games you wouldn't want people to walk in on while you're playing. Because this is definitely up there.
the culprit isn't here, so there's no way you can prove your innocence. Solving the mystery labyrinth doesn't help in this situation one bit.
So why did you put me in the mystery labyrinth?
Come on! Why do we do all that work to
Yeah.
discover the truth?
Well, that is what it is. Never give up, Master.
But this time, we're done for.
So Boom killing them in the labyrinth kills them in real life.
Go nuts and crush their little heads. What?
That's enough.
Yay!
Sorry to keep you waiting, my man. You too, princess.
Tsuhiko! Halara!
And don't call me princess.
Both of you are safe.
What do you think of my grand entrance? Fitting for a charismatic leader, no?
Master detectives with the same, unlike a certain trainee.
Hey, big guy! You're messing with the wrong dude.
I have the power to
The criminal
disguise.
you're looking for is right here.
What?
That's...
Vivia, did you forget already?
Yay!
I haven't had much screen time, and my name's hard to remember, so I don't blame you.
Vivia Twilight's very forgettable.
And the training too, I guess. I'm kidding, just joking around.
Everyone is safe. Oh, what a relief.
Wait, you're gonna cry? Master, you're gonna cry? Where did you all come from? You know what'll happen if you interfere with the peacekeepers!
Like I said, you're messing with the wrong dude. The ones who planted those bombs were the resistance people on that boat over there.
Alright, that does explain how who did all.
One of them died from a heart attack. I have no idea why.
Yeah, it keeps happening. It is weird. It's like the third time it's happened now.
Death wasn't a homicide.
In other words, Yuma is innocent. Or do peacekeepers punish the innocent?
You can prove his innocence?
Why do they care?
You
They're
heard
corrupt
her.
anyway.
You got something to say?
I was threatened by Icardi to make those devices. I didn't know what was going on. It's true! I didn't know about the big robbery, and I didn't think that would happen to Shachi! It was all set up by Icardi! Please! I'll confess everything I know! Please spare my life!
We captured them on a boat in front of the bank. Safe deposit boxes owned by the wealthy were floating nearby. They were caught red-handed. One can conclude that the events in question were all part of a bank robbery planned by Icardi.
The leader of the resistance was also murdered to pin the crime.
So the first two cases I did with these two, like
After
separately,
stealing the safes,
because that's the gimmick
they
of the
were
game.
planning to leave Kanai Ward via the waterway. Ironically, Icardi died of a sudden seizure.
Okay, you're gonna have to explain to me why that's ironic, game.
Trying to take more money than you can carry will only lead to your own downfall.
No, that's
Seems like an
that's not even
expensive
it's not
lesson.
even situationally ironic. He planned to be alive after this, and he wasn't alive. He was dead. How ironic.
What about the other leaders of the resistance? Margala and Aruka. You're saying they had nothing to do with it?
I do like the joke in Red vs. Blue where they actually have a giant conversation about irony. And they do conclude that one of them is like, yep, if it is made out of iron, it is irony.
Yes.
Anyway, we're taking Yuma with us. You got no problem with that, right?
Well, we have no weapons, and you have a giant guy with fists.
Alrighty, gang. Looks like we're free to go.
Yes!
The peacekeeper lady's still staring at me. Maybe she's in love with me. I don't know about that.
Now that we've handed over the resistance, the rest is up to the peacekeepers. Come on, everyone. Let's go.
It is... The way this game is set up is very, like, Poirot-esque, where it's like, is Poirot a serial killer? People keep dying around
I
him.
think this solves the case for the time being.
Or,
Another person died. No. I committed...
I mean, yeah, Yuma has literally killed 3 people, technically. No, I was thinking more, Miss Marple, is it? Yeah, who... I mean, it happens to Poirot as well, where he just turns up on holiday, and everyone should be like, get him the fuck out of here.
Just because he committed a crime doesn't make it right for me to kill him.
Yeah, to boom kill him.
He took advantage of Shachi's death, and I hunted him down without hesitation.
Yes, yeah, exactly. I do need to play those games as well.
Another life was lost.
I own them. Well, I own 3 of them.
Why do you look so sad? Are you always like this when you solve a case?
And also, the person always turns out dead somehow.
You weren't in the wrong. I think you did the right thing.
I mean, Yuma's right to be sad. So the second case, all the suspects did it, and it was just for like 3 schoolgirls, and you'd be like, He's right to be sad about that one. Like, especially since they killed a murderer. Like, I mean, I'm not excusing their crime, but like, boom, killing them. I appreciate the whole point is A, it's more entertaining to explode the murderers, and B, it means you can think about it. But like, he definitely should be sad.
Even if others disagree, I will always say that you were right. So please, don't make that face.
Kurumi, four people in your... 3 people, extra people in your school died because of him.
If you ask me if what I did was right or wrong, I don't think I was in the right.
That's not true, because...
But I don't need to be right.
I almost said I'm surprised there isn't like a Death Note game, but they made one of those, didn't they? They made a Death Note Among Us, which I guess is...
Conviction?
The strength of a heart that refuses to yield, no matter the situation. Or maybe it's like a detective's creed. Something to guide me when I don't know what to do.
Took too long, I forgot about the cup of tea.
It's something I don't have yet. I don't know where to turn when stuff like this happens.
It doesn't seem that way to me. Yuma, you saved me because you wanted to help someone, didn't you? And you got dragged into this mess because you wanted to help the resistance and the people in the slums.
That has nothing to do with being a detective. It's what any human would normally do.
Is that so? A detective with the conviction to do what any human would normally do is a wonderful thing.
It would be like nice to have a Death Note game
I'll only
where...
say this once.
Well, I guess I might just
Even
asking
if
for
you
another
lie
one of
to
these.
yourself, I believe you are in the right. And that's why I hope you'll always be a detective.
Yeah, I should. That's actually a really good idea. It's about half an hour. I'd say 28 minutes.
That was close. But we managed this time around.
I'd say 20 minutes.
Sheesh.
It actually depends on the time of year.
Someone
But
has been a huge troublemaker for us. Yuma, the way you keep dragging us into trouble is pure genius.
I'd be tempted to just use the countdown music. When...
It wasn't a compliment.
Because,
Jeez, you're lucky we even noticed what happened.
Speaking of, where were you all? I searched all over town for you.
That's what I want to ask.
Or
I
randomized
told
music.
you about the emergency meeting place for this sort of stuff.
Because it could be Metal Gear Solid has a timer as well.
The multi-purpose building where the detective agency used to be. I brought you there the day you arrived. Huh? I didn't tell you?
Yeah, because I could bake it into this.
I've heard about it.
Seriously?
I could have a timer snail.
I see. Guess I forgot to mention it. Then again.
Wait, what?
The multi-purpose building. You did arrive late to Kanai Ward. Yeah, that must be it. Yep.
Wait, you're just sweeping it under the rug? I was in a lot of trouble back there.
Well, why didn't the other girl know?
Sorry about that. Well, everyone's okay, so it's all good. Still, weren't you with him, Fubuki? I know I told you about the meeting place.
Yep, I just remembered right now.
Figures. Well, I'm glad to see you're safe too, Fubuki.
I will say the first... this game... what was I going to say? There's a British reviewer. He reviews movies. He's like a BBC reviewer, not like a YouTuber. And he's got a rule for comedy films, which is they have to make you laugh out loud 3 times for it to be a real... I wanted to attach channel points to the snail, but I don't know how to make it so it automatically happens. I did give up. I might be able to just use like AI, not AI. Yeah, like Chat GTP to like figure that shit out. I just got sick of because I wanted to have a little like puzzle game, like a not a puzzle game, a what's it called? Like an adventure game, doesn't matter. With the snail, which I can program. I could have you interact with it. But I'd want it to be only if you paid for it, and I couldn't figure out how to get that to work. But yeah, I really would like to have the channel points to do snail stuff, because Call Into the Void everyone uses and then they just get disappointed. Oh yeah, so I was going to say the best joke was when you meet Fubuki. He goes, "Oh my goodness, you're alive!" And she says, "How dare you be alive as well!" And I enjoyed that reading of the character.
Still, I'm surprised you weren't fooled by the bomb threat and saw the real motive was the bank robbery.
I appreciate that she's not stupid. She's a space cadet, and that's a different thing.
That's because a certain sleepyhead woke up today. We arrived at the truth this time thanks to Vivia's investigation.
So that unmotivated, anemic vampire helped?
I was just lucky. I noticed the abnormal water levels and saw the hydroelectric power.
From above?
I just happened to see it from a bird's eye view. Observation is the foundation to being a detective. To a detective, the act of deduction is like a game.
So all of the detectives have superpowers. So one person had the power of disguise. So when I was doing their case, I had to like disguise myself as other people and talk to them. That made sense. That was quite an interesting use of the power. One person had the power to like time travel crime scenes back to when they were originally seen, and that was really clever. That got used in the actual case. Fubuki had the power to rewind time, and it was fucking rubbish. All it was used was for QTEs. What a rubbish! Like, I think that's one of the reasons why it's the worst case as well, because like, that's an interesting sounding power. It just did nothing.
And the truth is what a detective desires.
I'm assuming it's going to be used later in the game. Have to. Like, there's going to be a final case, and we're going to use all their powers or something. Because, hang on. Yeah, they have post-cognition. He has disguise. She has time leap. I assume you can see things from above. And that's going to be plot, I know.
Like a precious stone, it's something I'd desire if I stared at it too long. So, dreaming about it is enough for me. Because it's a pain in the ass.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Do you?
At the very least, his statements aren't really based on logic.
I want to die someday.
He's incomprehensible as usual, but it's amazing how he solved the case by himself.
Hey, Master? This guy is...
What is it?
Has he got a ghost of his own?
Never mind. Maybe it's my imagination.
Anyway,
Oh, we have
that
a-
solves it. Now we should...
There's a meta plot.
Whoa, what? I thought we were done here!
Hey, sewer rats.
You...
Yomi Hellsmile, director of the Peacekeepers. What is he doing here?
Damn. How did the city end up like this? Why are a bunch of terrorists getting in our way? Why is Kanai Ward being destroyed? I was finally able to guide this foolish city down the right path. I keep saying I'll teach these fools what law and order is all about. But now, there's another bunch who defy me, disrupting the peace in the city!
He
Hey,
keeps hurting his own men. It's really annoying.
when will peace finally come to this place?
Now, I understand you're irritated, but let's all relax for a second.
So what do you want with us?
Hand over that terrorist immediately. Otherwise, you will all receive the death penalty.
Huh?
Death penalty?
When you say terrorist, you mean Yuma? Because that issue has been resolved already.
Regardless of who the mastermind is, the fact of the matter is, he planted bombs around the city.
I mean, he did do that.
Do you think you can just plead ignorance? Even small crimes cannot go unpunished.
Also, he's killed 3 people.
That is the meaning of justice.
No, but he...
Chief, let me go.
Don't get hasty. This is just an excuse to capture you.
But at this rate...
Oh yeah, we have amnesia, by the way, so we don't know that we're secretly
I've already
important.
told you that self-sacrifice is worthless here. I can neutralize them all in under 25 seconds.
Knock it off, Halara. How many of us would also die in that same amount of time?
If things go bad, then I will turn back time.
If you get taken out first, it's the end for all of us. I won't make such a dangerous bet.
It's nice of him to let us have this conversation.
Everyone's gonna get killed in this race!
Okay. I know there's no... This is a false choice, so I'm going to pick the wrong one.
Let's fight the peacekeepers.
Huh? You too, Yuma?
Hey! This isn't a mystery labyrinth! You'll die instantly, Master!
Kurumi's here too. There's no guarantee she won't get hit by crossfire. There's nothing more painful than being unable to protect those you love. Do you get that, Yuma?
But thou must.
Well... What's gotten into you, Chief? You're never this serious.
I didn't expect to get this heated either.
All right, filthy maggots. Are you done playing around? You'll reconsider your beliefs after a single night.
He was so impatient that he punched 3 of his men, but he was so patient he let us have an entire conversation after that.
Once you go through my torture, not only will you sell out your friends, you'll beg me to kill them to save yourself.
I can reduce it to 20 seconds. Kazuhiko, Vivia, please look after the others.
I guess we have to do this.
Remember,
This
you
is
get to fight.
such a pain. Where has my peace and quiet gone?
Freeze! If you resist, you'll be executed on the spot.
Stay back! Don't touch my master!
He's the baddie.
What's going on?
Director Yomi! Something is falling from the sky!
That's a pretty good entrance. Okay, so this was a small case.
The masked man.
So this case started with a conversation with him, and he's unrelated to the case. I'm assuming the reason why this was a shorter case was because plot was actually happening either side of it.
Oh my. Even though we're friends, you've already forgotten my name? I'm Makoto Kagutsuchi. What is it? Oh, you want to know about this hot air balloon? Cool, huh? I flew here from the tower.
Won't lie, I really enjoyed that they set up the hot air balloon. So they didn't say, oh, someone... During the murder case, there's the electric lines, and they were like, what if they got away via hot air balloon? It's like, that'd be crazy. There's electric lines there. So I enjoy that they planted that idea in my head.
From the tower?
What do you want?
Hello, Yomi. I'll take care of the rest, so you can leave now.
You intend to let these criminals run free?
After their
Just
crimes.
because you're the CEO of Amaterasu
there we
doesn't
go.
give you free reign to disrupt Kanai Ward's peace.
Amaterasu CEO? Is this weird guy in a mask?
Hey, Yuma, when did you meet such a big shot? It just sort of happened.
And I think we're related to him.
Hello, detectives. This is the first time we've met, besides Yuma. Huh? You want to know why I'm wearing this mask? Well, I was born a prince in a certain nation, but while still young, I was dragged into a revolution.
I'm gonna assume that he has Yuma's face. Though like, they're anime characters, so they all have the same face anyway.
The nation was overthrown and the royal family had their titles stripped away. My family was killed. I was the only one spared. The revolutionaries imprisoned me because they had other plans.
Is this the plot to the man in the Iron Mask? Yeah, he does have the weird hair strand. That's got a name and I can never remember what it is.
I was forced to wear a mask to conceal my face. That mask was designed to never...
I also enjoyed that the last time he said this, he had a
And
different
now,
story.
The mask has become my face.
He's talking way too long and none of it sounds true at all. His story changed from last time.
Yeah.
I didn't ask about your history. Hand them over.
Yomi, I don't want to quarrel with you here. I really would hate for things to escalate.
I think it's his brother.
Just this once.
And
May
I think
ask you to withdraw?
I think the secret leader of the detectives is their dad, possibly?
Please.
You get one. There won't be a second. As for you sewer rats, you best be prepared. The next time you catch my eye, there will be no mercy. If you don't
I will
like
say,
it, go back to the sewers.
this artist, who clearly likes Dragon Ball Z, does do something that other artists don't do. They've all got unique irises, so you can actually tell them apart when they're like in a disguise or something. Not with a mask on, but if they were covering up their hair and wearing like a blanket, you could still tell who they are just from their irises, which I do appreciate, because a lot of 90% of animes are really bad for that sort of thing.
Phew! That clears my vision up. There were too many people for me to see behind this mask. Now that things
How
are
can you
all
see through the
resolved,
mask?
let's walk home.
And the eye motif has been on a lot of our gear. Yeah, so he's got a magnifying glass for his iris, and he's got purple eyes. WTF?
Seems like a lot has happened since we first met. The look on your face has changed. Did you get taller?
I thought I could grow taller in such a short time, but a lot has happened. Are you really the CEO of Amaterasu, sir?
No need for formalities. Call me Makoto.
Yeah.
And yes, it's true.
Definitely shenanigan
Top
type
ranking
stuff.
person at Amaterasu Corporation, right?
I guess you could put it that way.
I thought he worked there, but who could have guessed he was so high up the ladder?
He was at the top of the fucking tower. That was a guessable thing.
Stop the peacekeepers.
I didn't guess it, but it was a guessable
Don't you
thing.
have the authority to dismiss them yourself?
No, because the peacekeepers took
The
over.
company isn't that simple. One careless act, and I'd be the one dismissed. The power in Amaterasu Corporation is currently imbalanced and very fragile. At this rate, it won't be long until they control everything, besides me.
I see.
If you want to strike the Peacekeepers, you must gather all the firepower you can and take them out in a single shot. Anything less will be like cutting off a lizard's tail. Yomi is the Peacekeeper's heart and brain. He'll be unscathed.
I'm not going to do it again because I did this earlier with the bomb, but I am curious to see how far they walk if I just pause here. I also appreciate that Lara, well, I guess all of them are doing cool superhero walks. It's probably just going to loop. Yeah, I think that was probably where it was.
If I could gather evidence of his evil actions, I'd
Yeah.
declare his exile publicly for the world to see. In any case, you can speak to me when you require help. I'll run to your aid with my awesome hot air balloon. Or shall I say fly? The Peacekeepers may have me beat in numbers, but my love for Kanai Ward rivals them.
Right.
Is there a song playing in my ear?
Well, I'll excuse myself now.
But hey, hold on! There's still more we need to go over.
I'm sorry, but it's time for prayer. I pray for Kanai Ward's peace across all districts. I pray each hour of the day, so I am rather busy. I must hurry back.
He doesn't intend on taking us seriously.
Oh, by the way, you should check out where your agency used to be.
Huh? Why?
It's a surprise.
Sounds kinda shady, but I guess I can play along. We have nowhere to go right now anyway.
What's stopping us? They fit up. What's stopping them from firing more missiles at it?
Is this the CEO's true power?
Yeah, it's almost as if they rewound time or something.
Cursed powers have conjured a submarine.
Whoa! My agency!
So Hell Smile literally just fired missiles at it and exploded it.
Happy about this. It may be bugged to eavesdrop on us.
Is my beautiful bed of peace and quiet still there? If not, then let me die.
Chief, there's a letter here. Looks like it's from Makoto.
Let's see what it says.
To the detectives of the Nocturnal Detective Agency. This is my gift to you for solving this case. It is proper payment for your work, so please accept it. The souls of Kanai Ward's residents are with you. Their war carries on. I have high hopes for you all. From the highest point in Kanai Ward, with love, Makoto Kagutsuchi.
High hopes? Why would the CEO of Amaterasu say that about us? Well, he did ask us to accept this, so I guess we'll take the submarine.
He must be planning to manipulate us in the power struggle for the company. Ugh, this will come at a high price.
Okay, so they this isn't like a new submarine. Their notes are fucking like these are just. He didn't know where all the personalized notes and books were sitting.
Also, he had an odd face for someone who is supposedly a CEO.
That's just standard.
No, that was clearly a mask.
A mask? What is that?
Where do I even begin? Yuma, you take care of this.
Tsuhiko, you have a bag full of disguises. Just pull out a mask.
I'll explain it. Fubuki, so a mask is...
Wait, why did you follow us here? Don't you know this is our top secret detective agency?
Don't sweat the small stuff. Besides, an informant is practically a detective anyway.
No, it's not.
Huh? You gotta be kidding me. You two still have the hots for each other. Well, I guess it's fine. I support you. You're a fully Desuhiko approved couple.
Wait, a couple? I won't allow it! Master is far too young for this.
We don't actually know how old he is.
Oh, I just remembered. When I was watching from above, a resident said something that was rather concerning.
So he has a sight.
You said above again. What does that even mean?
Sorry, Yuma. I'm so tired. I don't want to talk more.
Did you see live action Chopper?
All right. Let's.
Speaking of an eye in the sky.
What did you hear that concerned you?
It's about that homunculus research.
I wish he looked a bit, because he's got the wide head of the later Chopper, wanting him to look more like the teddy bear of the. I tiny bit wanted to burn him with fire. I appreciate they have an entire fucking year to finish this thing. Like, he's mostly fine. It's just a little bit. I wish he was. I like the original Chopper design, and the original Chopper was a little bit fatter and had a circle head and not a wide oval head. But farewell. I'm going to be ending the stream soon anyway, because it is literally the end of the plot. But yeah.
I wonder what information he got. Anyway, let's speak with Vivia.
The resident is an old man. He used to work for Amaterasu Corporation. According to him, something happened 10 years ago. Amaterasu set up a secret lab somewhere in Kanai Ward to conduct their homunculus research. That lab still exists somewhere.
A secret lab for homunculus research? That sounds super shady. It's exactly what we're looking for.
Looks like we need to search for that lab to figure out Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Very well. I shall personally go and find the secret lab.
Fubuki's on the case.
I'll help too. After all, I am Kanai Ward's greatest informant.
All right. Kurumi, I need you to keep the reins on Yuma so he doesn't get in trouble again.
You got it. Now, let's go investigate, Yuma.
Hey!
You don't have my permission for this, you know.
I see. So, that's the cursed Book of Death.
He knows.
It's dangerous. Very dangerous. So dangerous, it could destroy Kanai Ward, or even the world. I must do something.
Don't put it that far out, it's gonna snap. You put it out once. You know how to use a box cutter? They're not really flexible, they're not weapons. So much DP. Rank up. Another rank up. And we would have earned more if I didn't fuck about for one of those cases. Right. I want to cut this into 3. So we'll have a tiny peek at the next episode. We're going to save here, but we'll have a tiny peek at what the next episode has in store. Then I have to do some cooking. It's not the worst thing in the world. If it's 45 minutes, actually, this is probably fine.
The past that should have been completely sealed. The crime that should have been completely sealed. When that gate opens up, the past will have its revenge on the future. Eventually, after a restful slumber, the end of the world arrives. The end of the world I believed in.
End of the world. Turn a bit more. Turn a bit more.
Nothing good over on that end, huh? Oh, does this secret lab
They're just walking around looking for a secret lab.
I've done the legwork. I haven't found a single piece of information.
Right, that will do, I think. To the title screen. I think we'll be leaving this until next week. It's, yeah, I like getting a chapter done every weekend. It's been nice. But I'm going to let you go. I've been the Construct. Been having this, this is in a Make It Snow, it says. Somebody got it for me for my birthday. This is near Christmas. And it's quite comfortable, though I've lost a ton of bit of weight, so it's probably a bit too big now. But anyway, I've been having a Master Detectives. Raincoat plus Adventure. I do just realised that I was gone for 10 minutes. So, oh, whatever, it's fine. We'll have some shorter episodes, it's fine. Thank you very much for watching. Farewell.